Alright guys, so y'all read the title, you've seen the thumbnail, and I'm afraid to say it's true. It's pretty unfortunate, but the pressure washer blew up. Yes, I know, it sucks. So yes, I super clickbaited you. I am so sorry. I'm sure you are anticipating the truck being blown up, but it is not. Thank goodness. It'll probably blow up tonight because I did this clickbait on y'all. I feel terrible. Yeah. So you know, I've done a couple clickbaits on y'all, and you know, most of y'all have found it pretty funny, humorous, and I am admitting to it completely. It is 100% clickbait. This was definitely the worst one I've done, so I do feel kind of bad about that. But yeah, the old GMC, she's still rocking and rolling. So this pressure washer obviously looks terrible. It has spent so many days and weeks and months and years outside. I know I should have kept it inside. This is my second pressure washer. The first one died the same. It had the same fate. It died after a while of being outside. This one, it lasted forever. Me and Gear actually joked the week before it died about how if I put it inside, it would probably die the next day. And then next time I tried to crank it, it didn't run. So she's pretty toast. I'm guessing the rings or something have gone bad. I pulled the spark plug out and oil kind of made its way out of that hole where it's not supposed to. So she's dead, but this was a really great pressure washer. I've had it for several years, so it's the, I guess you call that generic. I'm sure I butchered that somehow, even though that's the way it looks. But yeah, so I don't really even know much about this one as far as what PSI and stuff it is, because all the stickers are gone because it's been outside for years. But it has been great, a great pressure washer. But I'm gonna make this video showing you exactly what we got in its replacement, because I did get a replacement. Went down to Lowe's and picked one up. So if we come down here, about to wash this thing, first time washing it since I got it. Can y'all believe that? Is that not crazy? That's freaking crazy. But here is the replacement. So on here we got some Troy-Bilt. Hopefully this is good. You know, you can't really even go off the reviews online, because I mean, let's be honest, if you enjoyed something, do you leave a review? No. You leave a review whenever you're pissed off at it. So pretty much only people that had bad experiences have left reviews on basically everything, but this is no different. So we got the truck all cleaned up, new pressure washer tested out. Truck's mighty fine. It's got a nasty yellow hue to it because of these lights, but pressure washer did good. It works good as a pressure washer. It was a little finicky on the foam cannon. Had a little bit of a leak. That might have just been because I put it on wrong. The idle down thing, it works really good when you're not spraying, but it does get pretty daggum loud when you are spraying. So as for now, I don't know if I would 100% recommend this one. I feel like it is probably louder than the other one when you are spraying. But I'm gonna save this video, wait till I get several more car washes and stuff in, really get to know the thing all the way, really see exactly how it does and everything, and then I'll give my final impressions at the end of this video, which will be coming up right after this. Pressure washer update, different day, washing the truck again. Cranked up perfectly fine, been sitting in the basement, washed the wheels, been sitting for a bit, about to crank it up to wash the rest of the truck, and the piece of junk will not crank. Got gas in it, absolutely will not crank. I'll pull it, let you see. That's all it does. That it's really pissed me off. And if it doesn't crank in like 2 more pulls, I'm freaking throwing it back in the box and taking it back and swapping it for something else. Because there's nothing more, you know, when something's brand new and it's like this and it just won't work, even though everything is turned on and stuff, nothing pisses you off more than that. And this thing, about to just go set it on fire. So this is what I get for clickbaiting y'all. I swear, no more clickbait. Learned my lesson. Out here dying. It was over 100 degrees today. Humidity out of this world. brand new piece of junk Troy built, will not crank. Truck's still dirty. I got a freaking, oh my gosh. Highly do not recommend Briggs & Stratton Troy built this pile of junk from Lowe's. Alright, what's going on, guys? So, picked up a new pressure washer today because I'm sure at this point you know the old one died, the new one died. Now we got a new replacement. Took the other one back, got it from Lowe's, and so we went to the dreaded Home Depot. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just not a Home Depot fan. I like Lowe's better, but yeah, went to Home Depot, and here's what we got. So, I'm gonna probably butcher how you say it, but it's a Ryobi, R-Y-O-B-I. Let's actually jump over here to the box so I can show y'all exactly what the specs are and whatnot. So, a couple things that are pretty huge. One, I'm not super crazy about, but it's got a 5-in-1 tip to where you don't have to change nozzles. You can just switch that back and forth. I don't know if I love that or hate it. It's kind of cool because you don't have to mess with all the other ones, but I really never even used the other one other than the one that's used for the car or safe for vehicles. But either way, that's not a good or a bad thing, I guess. The huge thing, 35-foot hose. It's 40% longer, and that is actually huge because I set the pressure washer right there and wash the complete truck all the way front to back. It literally will loop all the way around, whereas before sometimes you would have to walk around one way then walk back around the other way, and that's, you know, first world problems, but that is annoying. So with the extra long hose, you can wash the whole truck without having to move the pressure washer or without having to walk back around the truck. That is very sweet. And this obviously you can buy that for any of them, but the one step above this, that was a 3100 PSI, but it had a, where's the, slightly larger, I think this is the 160cc engine, and the other one had a little bit larger. But yeah, so this doesn't really matter. The biggest thing is powered by Honda. So, of course, what do you think of when you think of reliability? Of course you think of Honda, because it just is. So, it is a Ryobi, however you say it, like I said, but it is powered by a Honda engine. There is a $50 cheaper version of this, and it is powered by a Ryobi engine. So for $50 extra, get the Honda engine, and obviously if you got $50 extra, it's well worth to get the Honda engine, in my opinion. I don't know about the other Ryobi engine, but you really can't beat a Honda. So let's come over here. Things I really like about this one more than the other one. One, it has this little grip soft thing. Yes, that will wear down. Yes, that will get bad if you leave it in the sun and stuff, but I'm gonna keep this one inside for as long as possible, try to keep it good. Two, it has the little holder on the side, whereas the other one was back behind it. It was super annoying. And as well as the old one had the little lock where you had to push a button every time you wanted to pull that, a little safety feature, whereas this one does not have one, period. So that is awesome. Just got done using it for the first time. Absolutely ran perfect. Fired on the second pull, and that was because I didn't turn the choke on the first pull. So absolutely awesome. It has plenty of power. It sprays just as good as that one. It's probably a little bit louder. I don't know, what do you think they would have, you know, these things freaking tamed down by now, but honestly, it is really loud. But I mean, there's not many pressure washers that are gas powered that aren't really loud. But yeah, this one's a little more old school. You know, that other one had the idle thing where it would idle down, and it got quiet whenever you weren't using it, but then it was stupid loud whenever you were using it, and I mean, it was just pointless. It also didn't have a choke. It had nothing that you could adjust. So on this one, so like here, it is carbureted, so you want to, kind of like a dirt bike or something, turn the fuel off when you're not using it, so it's not gumping up, everything like that. As well as it has a manual choke, so you can choke it. And you know, you never know when you do like the other one where it was a self choking. This is turning dirty, but you didn't have a manual choke on it. And so I don't know if that was what the problem was with it or something, but it just would not crank. So here we go. Here is this one, and I definitely would highly recommend this one. I absolutely am loving it so far. This one ended up being $40, I believe, more expensive than that other one that I had. And but honestly, well worth $40 just for the little inconveniences of like the handle on the side, the button, and you know, this one freaking fires right up first pull, and it does great. So this is going to end my video in my rant about the pressure washer. Once again, I am terribly sorry for the clickbait. I'm gonna tone it down now. I'm not gonna do any more clickbait stuff, but I had to get y'all on this one. And yeah, so y'all let me know what pressure washer you have. If you don't have one, I do feel bad for you, because it's been a couple weeks I've had no pressure washer. The truck has been struggling because it just, I hate to not pressure wash it first to get all that grit and stuff out, especially since I did get it pretty muddy. I finally today, I believe, got all the inner, this stuff clean from all that mud and grit and stuff. But y'all comment down below, let me know what you have. If you don't have one, highly recommend buying one if you can afford it. And yeah, so I'll see you all in the next one.